All right, here we go. Here we go, you guys. I want to be able to show you. Let's see if you can see it here. How I'm going to prepare my reference drawing. Okay, so I'm going to draw a little bunny. Okay. Some people have been asking me, how do you do the reference stuff? It's very simple, guys. You just gotta let go a little bit and draw yourself like doodle, right? Because the painting really is about doodling, loose painting anyways. The painting that I do is about doodling. See? Very simple. You just don't remove your hand from the page. Okay, you don't remove it from the page. Keep it on the page. Don't go in and out. Keep it on the page. And you're going to be golden. So, first I have to make sure that it's writing. Okay. And you're gonna be golden, guys. Just keep it on the page, and you're gonna be golden. Look, there's my bunny. Okay, we can even do some whiskers. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. I hope you can see it. Now that I did this, let me sign it because I'm super cool like that. I gotta sign it. Now that I did this, I'm gonna put this one aside like this. Okay, you guys can see it. Hopefully, you guys can see it. And I'm going to get a little canvas, 12 by 12 inches, not too little, but not big, it's a nice size. I'm gonna put it right there. By the way, all that screaming is my son in the other room. He's playing with his buddies on Xbox. That's his deal. Let me clean my palette right here, very quick, so we can get started. Someone mentioned to me, "Hey, do you buy paint? Do you buy your oil paint in buckets?" And I kind of chuckled, but I thought about it. I was like, "Man, that's not a bad idea. I should contact the companies and see if they can sell me gallons or maybe 5 gallon buckets." You know what I would really need is 5 gallon buckets of paint. That would, yeah, that would make me like super happy if I could get 5 gallon buckets. But even gallon buckets would be amazing. I'm through with paste. I keep using paste a lot. I use a lot of paste, but I think that if I could get it in gallons, a dream come true would be 5 gallon buckets. And see, I'm going to draw this little guy right here. I hope that you guys can see. Let me see the camera. Yeah, you guys can see what's going on. Okay, it's a very simple little drawing, but nonetheless, it's, look at that. What I want to show more than anything is the simplicity of my approach here in painting. And I think that my simplicity is really part of what has allowed me to get people more involved in painting. I try not to make it too complicated. I think life itself is already too complicated, and why add to it? There's no need to add to it. Look at that. There it is. Okay, there's my little bunny. Very simple. We can round him or her here. Grounding an object is very simple. All you gotta do is at the very bottom make it dark, because there's less light is coming out of there, and make a shadow if you want to, and then you ground it. Okay? You ground. There's three criteria that I like to do, especially in my paintings. Not criteria, but three ways of approaching grounding an object. I make this part very dark, the very bottom, because there's no light at all coming in there. And then I create a shadow. The shadow doesn't have to be as dark. And then I create a reflection. Those three things. I might make a video specifically on that, because people have been asking me how is it that I make those effects with my paintings. And so I think it's worth mentioning to you guys, since you guys have been super cool and showing up here and watching my approach, and so I really appreciate everyone who's watching my videos. It means a lot, guys. It really does. I know that my approach is not for everyone, and you know, it shouldn't be for everyone, right? It's for me. But if someone can learn something from it, well, that's pretty cool. You see? Look at that. Super simple. It really becomes very magical once you let go, and you start putting in practice in the act of letting go. It's really a practice. He's laughing over there. Look at this. See? Are you okay, Daniel? But he's coughing over there. Look at that. Super simple. And what I'm doing is constantly I'm doing this. I'm ripping a little piece of paper and I'm cleaning this like that, just once or twice. I don't have to go wash it unless I really feel like the brush is full of muddy, right? A lot of mixture of colors that now it's coming out gray. I don't like to say muddy because people get the wrong idea. They think that it's a bad color. It's not. It becomes gray. When you start mixing colors, you start getting gray. And it's a beautiful color if you're going to use it, if you're going to need it. But if you don't need it, then I just want to clean it. Especially with the palette that I have, it's very easy to get my colors to become gray. I think any palette, the same thing happens. But I know for sure in my palette, if I don't keep it clean, all of a sudden it starts becoming gray. And well, gray is the most beautiful color, but if you don't need it, you need to clean it, right? I really believe grays are the best colors. The reason I say that is because it's where the eye rests. Wherever there's gray in a painting, all great paintings have lots of gray in them, I believe. Whether we can tell or not, there's lots of gray. One of the places that I love to look is in old masters, whether it be old artists like Velázquez, Delacroix. Lots of the paintings have gray. You just have to really start paying attention to it, and start looking a little bit deeper into it. Start looking deeper into it. But start looking deeper into those paintings. See? You find certain little things that you normally wouldn't see unless you're looking for them. That's my little bunny. See, very simple, guys. Super simple. Nothing too complicated. Nothing too complicated. You can do that if you want to. Not that we need to, but we can do that if we want to. Then what I want to do next is bring out one of these larger brushes, okay? And in this larger brush, I'm going to get some green. I'm I'm gonna put it around here. I don't want to use the same brush that I used to create the bunny, because at this point I'm not trying to illustrate so much. I'm going beyond illustration, and I'm applying color. I'm colorizing, if that's even a word. I think that's a word. I have to colorize something. I don't just want to illustrate. And of course now it's going to be a game of, do I want to use the same color, or do I want to change colors? What do I want? And this is where you get to experiment, no? This is how I'm going to experiment. Check it out. I might even go into my palette knife if I want to, and pick out some colors that are a little bit more difficult to find in nature, some purples or reds, and just very gently apply them back there, like something. I'm giving the suggestion that there's something back there without playing too much with realism, guys, or representational stuff. There's a lot of artists that do that, and that's fine. Usually artists who play with realism, they like to do that. I'm not trying to, I'm just suggesting something very, very vague. That's my jam, is that I suggest things very vaguely. And I let the richness of the pure color and the thickness of the paint, the impasto, tell part of the story, not just. I don't want to paint the whole story, and I don't want to paint a realistic story and then kind of foggy it up either. That's not my jam either. Mine is more like I am vaguely suggesting what's happening, and if you don't pay attention, you kind of miss it. You know. You have to. Some people it takes a little bit to see what's going on. They're like, what is that? What you paint there? And they look at it and they're like, oh, I get it. It's a bunny. I get it. Because I don't really put much outlines. I don't, I don't really do much of that. Like, I'm going to give you an example of something that I've done in the past to even furthermore suggest what's happening. Is I'll do something like this every now and then, which is outline my characters with a color that is harder to find in the scenery. Red is extremely hard to find in nature, right? Red and pure white is extremely hard to find. That's why when a lot of photographers, when you go take a picture in nature, it looks really beautiful when you wear something that is not a color that is not in nature. Right? You don't wear a green or a tan shirt. You wear something like a white or a black shirt or a red shirt. I don't know. I'm not a photographer, but I've seen a lot of photographs like that, portrait photographs like that. So there it is, guys. There is the painting. Let me do a close-up, that way you guys can see. Look at that. So it's from this to this. Very simple. Okay? Again, guys, my name is Jose Trujillo. I am an artist. And, man, look at that. I hope you enjoy this. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. And practice it. Try to figure it out. Try to figure it out on, start putting your own je ne sais quoi. And have fun, guys. Take care.